Hi everyone, this is Kamira with imperfectlife.com, and today I wanted to bring you a new topic to discuss today. 8 things I wish I knew before experiencing pet loss. If this is your first time visiting this channel, welcome. My name is Kamira. I am author of imperfectlife.com, where I blog about my experience navigating life after losing a pet. So, today's topic I wanted to touch briefly on, I thought would be useful. 8 things I wish I knew before experiencing pet loss. After losing a pet, you not only go through the grieving process, but it is a time of reflection and you learn many things going through the grieving process, and there are things that come up that you never would have thought of before. So, today's video, I just wanted to share with you 8 things I discovered after I lost my heart cat, Dusty. And these are some things I wish I knew before she had passed away because I probably would have made some different choices. So, just to get right into the video, number one, you can make arrangements with your veterinarian in advance. So, if your pet is terminally ill or you know that euthanasia is going to be the path that you are going to need to take, you can actually make arrangements with your vet in advance regarding their the final expenses. So that means you can make arrangements with your vet in advance regarding crematorium and getting their ashes, or if they have a plan regarding burial, or a separate pet cemetery location. So these are things you can actually set up in advance, and it actually does help to prepare or have some things prepaid in advance, because when the actual event does happen, you're not in the mind frame that you want to even think about these things. So having it done in advance actually helps you out. That leads me into the second thing is your final goodbyes do not have to be in a sterile office. I wish I knew this at the time, but I discovered after the fact that you can say your final goodbyes and make an appointment to have someone come to your home. So that is something I wish I had known in advance, because most likely if I was given the option, I would have done that at home. However, the way things transpired so quickly towards the end, maybe I would not have been able to. But just so you know, if you're in a position to make that arrangement and have your pet say their goodbyes at home, just know that that is an option. Number three, know that pet memorials, they don't have to be a sad event or very melancholy. Memorials can be a celebration of life, just in the same manner that some people prefer not to have a traditional funeral in a funeral home. Some people prefer to have maybe to be cremated, have their ashes spread at the beach. It's more of a celebration of life, looking at the positive than dwelling on the negative or the ending. So just know that memorials don't have to be morbid. You can do a celebration of life ceremony. You can have a formal dinner get together with friends and loved ones. You can go to their favorite location. For instance, if your pet happen to be a dog and love to be at the beach and play, you can have a memorial where they always used to love to run and play. Things like that. So you can think of creative ways to memorialize your pet. Number four, the human pet connection is not over. Just know that post pet loss, although they are physically not here in the present, just know that that love connection does not diminish once they leave the physical. So I wrote a separate blog post for reasons why I think pets have an afterlife. I will leave a link in the description below for that post, but just know I equate it to science, where, E equals MC squared. Energy is neither created nor destroyed, but just transforms into a different form. I kind of equate the same thing to the human pet connection, and even human to human connection. If you have a loved one, their father, grandmother, because they leave the physical plane here, that does not mean the love that you share diminishes. It just changes. So that's number 4. Number 5, just understand that grief has no time limit. Everyone has a grief journey. Everyone grieves in their own time, on their own timetable, and just understand that that is okay. And you're feeling that you have to go through your grief under a certain timetable, that is a myth. Everyone's journey is different. Number 6, the impact of losing a pet is more than just mental and emotional. I talk about this more in my blog post. I will leave a link in the description below, but just know the impact of losing a pet or even a loved one that is a human. No, it's more than just mental and emotional. You actually can have physical manifested symptoms in the physiology of your body that will reflect the trauma of the emotion that has happened. So that is something that actually is normal. I did another video and a separate blog post regarding broken heart syndrome, how that can have physical manifestation of the emotional trauma that you've experienced, but also you can experience other things like fatigue or, when it comes to crying, for me, it was literally swollen eyes or other physiological changes. So just know that is a normal thing when going through a traumatic event. Number 7, there are resources to help. One thing I didn't realize is how much there are. It's improving now, but at the time there wasn't so much, but now it's only getting better. There are resources to help those that have lost a pet. I have written a blog post in the past regarding 8 resources to help during your time of pet loss, 5 online resources online to help with pet loss, also 10 pet loss help hotlines to help when going through your grief. So, those are just a few resources that I have personally written about, but there are more resources. Be sure to check out other videos on YouTube. You can check with Best Friends Animal Society. You can also check with your local animal welfare, humane society. There are resources out here to help you both online and in person as well. And last but not least, number 8, you will realize what real strength is. When going through the grieving process and going through something such as grieving a pet, which is so one of the like hardest things I personally have gone through. But when you get through the storm, you will realize just how strong you really are. It is really something to be said that you go through the storm and on the other end is a rainbow, and you never know how strong you are until you've really been through it. So, those are the 8 things I wish I knew before experiencing pet loss. Let me know in the comments below if any of these resonated with you. I hope you have found this video useful and helpful and helped validate some of your feelings and also provided some new information maybe that you would find helpful to help you out during this time. You can check out the full post on the blog in detail by using the link in the description below. And until next time, take care of yourself, and I will talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye.